Look at that, we are back. Crypto is looking juicy once again. I can always tell when the euphoria comes back in the market because people start watching my videos again. Anyway, what's going on, guys? I hope you're doing well. I'm jacobcrypobury. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I'm doing a $200 giveaway just to say thank you for being here with my favorite crypto project, Lucky Block. I'm also starting my trading signals once again. You can find them down in the description below following the Patreon link. So what we're going to look at today is the graph cryptocurrency. We're getting a bounce in the market at the moment. It's probably a transient phase. I doubt we'll see sustenance with this pump. However, we should see that the graph is still rank 55 and it's up 16% on the day, which is a massive bounce here, and we're getting a lot of positive price momentum. Market cap 888 million, volume up 90% with $200 million volume. So what's actually been recently happening? I did a bit of due diligence and some Twitter research. We can see they had recently the wave 6 of graph grants, which has been allocated. Nearly $1 million in grants has been distributed to support protocol improvements, dApps building with subgraphs, tooling and community growth. So the fact we're in a bear market and we're still seeing protocol upgrades, and that projects like this have the cash reserves to actually increase their utility and the protocol itself adding value to the community and investors, this makes me feel quite bullish. As we can see here, Artemis excited for this opportunity to work with Graph Protocol, enabling us to provide a deeper understanding of subgraphs, best practices to our students. And this is attached to the $1 million graph grant. So I'm feeling bullish long term. Of course, the whole crypto community and environment is down at the moment. We are still in a macro downtrend because, well, we're in a bear market. It's just the way it works, guys, right? So let's have a look what's happened since the top over here of $2.90. We did put through a major classic altcoin correction over here of 97%. And what's interesting is this is where the graph launched on Coinbase, and we are back down to the levels where we first launched. I remember I was in the Philippines on my motorbike, and I remember I was in somewhere called El Nido, Sibaltan, and I was on my motorbike, and I got an email saying this project launched. I bought it. I sold here. I sold right here, and I thought, you know, I am bloody awesome. I've made shitloads of money. And then what? It went all the way up here. I was like, I enjoy it. The next 2 weeks of my vacation, I was so peed off because that's just the way it works, isn't it? You get greedy, even though you make money, you know you could have made more, and it still pees you off. Anyway, what's going on? Let's have a look at what's happened. So we're clear we've corrected very harshly now, and we've probably been extremely oversold on the weekly RSI more than ever. We came all the way down to 31. If we look at the daily time frame, you can see right here that well, things aren't looking tremendously good. 20-day moving average, we have broken back through. So that means we're incepting in a new uptrend once again. We do have a bit of a inverse head and shoulders pattern here, which is typically quite bullish. But to me, I don't really know if we're going to see continuation to the upside here, because we need to at least break through this $0.17 level before we can see some sort of continuation to the upside. I suppose on the bright side is that we did break out of this descending channel right here, and this is usually a bearish continuation pattern, but we got this really nice breakout from 0.11 up to $0.14. So maybe we're going to get a bit of a retest here as we're a bit overextended on the RSI, and the Bollinger Band, well, we're overextended here as well. So typically you would go short when we see the Bollinger Bands also overextended, and this is resembled by the blue lines at the top. You see this massive broadening movement in the Bollinger Band. That's probably an indicator that it's good to go short at this particular time. If we look at our Fibonacci retracement, you can see we have come down to the 0.236 now. There is still a possibility that we might visit the 0.382 or even the 0.5. Worst case scenario right now for graph is that we do lose the support and we swing low and retest the prior resistance as support. We retest again, and then we get a bounce off of this support level and see another movement to the upside. We're looking at around $0.17, which is a great target here for the graph. Most bearish scenario is that we just lose the support completely, back into the channel, test as resistance, come back down to the lower support at 0.07, which I think is very unlikely now, considering just over here on the 13th was a bottom that we put through from Bitcoin crossing the 200-week moving average. So I don't think that's a likely scenario. I do think the market is going to temporarily flip quite bullish soon, and we will get a new uptrend for cryptocurrency, which will be followed by another rejection. This is going to be probably, in my eyes, a giant dead cat bounce for a lot of cryptocurrency at the moment. What I think can happen for the graph over the next few weeks or months, Well, it depends really on the rest of the market. I mean, we're getting some nice volume here on the daily time frame, but we're still not putting through a higher high, and that is concerning. We want to put through a higher high in order to feel really bullish. Now, the all-time highs were huge. I'd like to at least see graph retrieve the 0.54 level. As we see over here, I'm just going to grab a little rectangle so we can draw the importance of this level in. The 0.54, 0.57 level, around about here is a lot of consolidation, a lot of swing highs. We had some swing lows over here too. So in my opinion, if the graph can rally up to about 0.42 to $0.56 at some point this year, we should be looking quite good again. But again, it can still just be a giant dead cat bounce, and that could be written in quite easily. I'm going to show you again. It could just be like a swing high, a swing low, and then swing high. You think you're going to make this bull run. You just get rejected at this mad resistance, and then we come back down. So that's the way I'm kind of seeing this for the future. I don't believe we're going to get all-time highs. I do believe we are due a relief bounce, which will be a dead cat bounce, but I do not anticipate any all-time highs soon. Now, if we do get an all-time high, what could we effectively be looking at by the next crypto bull run? Well, in my opinion, we'd be looking at, using the swing high to swing low fib extension. The realistic targets are between $3.67 and $4.65 for the Graph cryptocurrency. It is a great project. It is not obviously a shitcoin. It is rank 55 amongst other cryptos for a reason, and it is a solid project, like I say. If we look at the graph today on the social analytics side, we can see engagements are up 20%, mentions are up 44%, as the price is also up 20%. So there is a positive correlation there in terms of the price and the social engagements. Fear and greed index today, look at that, we're coming back to almost neutral. I was saying that we're going to come back to neutral soon, and I think that might be the case here for many cryptocurrencies, because you can't stay in fear forever, and the whales want to take advantage of your fear. Anyway guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, comment, get yourself into my $200 Twitter giveaway, and check out all the links down below so you can join the relevant Telegram, Discord channels so you can get some crypto signals as well as free crypto news and insights. Stay safe, crypto lovers, be careful out there. I know there's a lot of phishing and scamming going on at the moment, so always check websites, check contract addresses. If someone is trying to message you and they're saying it to me, it's not me, okay? That's 100% guaranteed. I'm never going to ask for your information. The only way you can message me is through the Discord by actually messaging me, and then you can talk to me that way. Anyways, much love. See you soon.